Welcome to the topic 10. It's all about the payment method, which means that we're going to be buying another business. So how can we pay for it? Of course, we may be paying using cash, but sometimes we may be issuing convertible debt to pay for it. So which means that we borrow from others and to pay for the target companies that I buy. So if that's the case, then how can we answer such questions in the ACCA AFM exam? Now, the best way from my perspective is to see the question called Excel POC. Okay. Now, we are asked to estimate, which means to calculate the percentage premium, because very frequently when we buy another business, we'll need to pay a premium on that to gain control, possibly. Now, we need to estimate the percentage premium per share that solo company shareholders will receive. Okay, now, Excel PLC offers a cash offer for 1.25 for each solo share. All right, so which means that Excel PLC is going to buy solo PLC. Now, the cash per share would be 1.25. So this means that Excel will pay 1.25 to the solo shareholders. Right there, okay. Now plus $100 3% convertible bond for every $5 nominal value for solo company shares where the par value is not 0.25. Now a bit complicated there. Now this means that Excel would like to borrow money from others, which means to issue convertible bond. The par value will be $100 each. So which means that we need to work out the convertible bond per share. Okay. Because we are told the convertible bond nominal value will be $100 there. So we need to work out how many shares in there. Because for $100 will be every 5 nominal value of the share. However, the par value is not 0.25. So this means that total value for each convertible bond will be equal to $5 worth of shares. So $5 worth of shares over the $0.25 for each share, and that can calculate the number of shares. Because as we can see, that for every 100 of a convertible bond for $5 nominal value, that would be written into the purchase agreement, okay, when we buy the solo company share. The par value of 0.25 is determined when we firstly register the business. I mean, registering the solo company as the very first start. So we can simply, divide this into the number of shares, and that's how we do it. Now, we also told the existing share price of $4.76 per share. Okay, so we can compare that there. Now, let me open the Excel. The cash per share, we're told directly of 1.25. Now, we need to work out the convertible bonds per share. As I said, I take the nominal value of a convertible bond and over the nominal value worth of 5 over $0.25 each, and that would give me 5. So the total values that we offer, we sum the above, which means 6.25, compare to the existing share price. Existing share price of 4.76. We can calculate the premium or the additional amount that we would like to pay for. Okay, this minus that, and that give me 1.49. It's something to do like the goodwill figure when we come to the financial accounting papers. However, in this paper, we need to calculate the percentage. Okay, so what that means is we take the profit, which means 1.49, that the solo shareholder will receive, or as an extra amount, but to me, and that will be an extra cost, over what they are actually worth currently, 4.76. It's like the denominator 4.76 is like the investment. we invest 4.76, which means we hold the share at 4.76. We can get additional amount of 1.49. So the gain would be 31.3%. And that's how we do it. However, in this question, I also given you the convertible bond can be converted into how many shares. But you should ignore that when we come to the payment method calculation. So don't let that fool you. Right, and that's how we do it.
APC, accounting for your future.